Captain Elena Vasquez stood on the bridge of the Prometheus, humanity's first and only Titan-class vessel. 5 kilometers long, bristling with experimental fusion drives and enough firepower to crack a moon, the ship represented 3 generations of engineering ambition. They were 6 light-years from Earth, conducting deep space surveys in the Kepler 442 system, when the sensors went berserk. Contact. Lieutenant Chen's voice cracked with excitement. Multiple objects, bearing 270, distance 3 million kilometers and closing. Elena's pulse quickened. In 2 centuries of space exploration, humanity had found microbial life, ancient fossils, even complex ecosystems. But never intelligence. Never civilization. Never them. Configuration, she asked, keeping her voice steady. 13 vessels, Captain. Reading strange energy signatures. Nothing in our database matches. Chen's fingers danced across holographic displays. Wait. They're arranging themselves in a geometric pattern. A dodecahedron. The main viewport shimmered to life, and Elena's breath caught. The alien ships were like nothing she'd imagined. Each vessel seemed to twist through dimensions she couldn't quite perceive, their surfaces shifting between solid matter and something that resembled folded light. They were smaller than the Prometheus, but there was an elegance to their design that made humanity's greatest achievement look like a crude battering ram. Receiving transmission, Communications Officer Yuki reported. It's mathematical. Pure mathematics. Elena approached the console. Scrolling across the screen were sequences, prime numbers, the Fibonacci spiral, pi calculated to 1,000 digits. A universal language. They were trying to communicate. Respond in kind, Elena ordered. Send back the same sequences, then add our own. Show them we understand. The bridge fell silent as humanity crafted its first message to another intelligent species. Minutes stretched like hours. Then the alien formation shifted, and a new transmission arrived. This time, it included images, star charts, chemical formulas, and finally, a representation of their home world orbiting a distant red dwarf. They're from the Gliese system, Chen breathed. That's 43 light-years away. How did they? The lead alien vessel suddenly accelerated, closing the distance impossibly fast. Alarms shrieked across the bridge. Every instinct screamed at Elena to give the order to fire, to protect her ship and her crew. 3,000 souls depended on her decision. But she saw something in the alien ship's approach, a deliberate slowness after that initial burst. They were showing their capabilities without threatening. Testing humanity's response. Hold fire, Elena commanded. All weapons on standby, but do not lock on. The alien vessel stopped precisely 1 kilometer from the Prometheus's bow. Close enough to shake hands. Close enough to annihilate each other. The tension on the bridge was suffocating. Then something extraordinary happened. The alien ship projected a hologram into the void between them, 2 figures, one clearly human, one distinctly alien, tall, multifaceted, shimmering. The figures extended appendages toward each other. Not a handshake exactly, but the meaning was unmistakable. They want to meet, Yuki whispered. Elena felt the weight of history pressing down on her shoulders. Every science fiction story, every philosophical debate, every hope and fear about first contact culminated in this moment. She thought of Earth, spinning in the darkness 6 light-years behind them. She thought of all the wars humanity had fought, all the borders drawn and redrawn. All of it seemed so small now. Prepare a shuttle, Elena said. I'll meet them halfway. If this goes wrong. It won't, Captain, Chen said firmly. This is why we built the Prometheus. This is why we came out here. Elena nodded, straightening her uniform. In 30 minutes, she would cross the void between 2 civilizations. Whatever happened next would echo through the centuries. Humanity was no longer alone in the universe, and nothing would ever be the same. The Prometheus hummed with possibility as its captain prepared to make history.